Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Last time you recall, we started exploring the seemingly haunted manor of Lady Janeth, the patron of our buddy Oscar, whom we rescued from the bandits. Unfortunately, he seems to have awakened something with his artwork, and we just knocked him out. But we still have the problem of getting up to his study in the attic. But first things first, let's read some of the notes in here, see if there's something here that might lend us some insight into what's going on. My darling daughter, I hope life is newlywed as all you hoped it would be. Life in the upper city is pleasant as ever. The flowers in the garden are blooming beautifully, though not a patch on your bouquet. I do hope you'll visit soon. It's been far too long. Come any time and stay as long as you wish. With much love as always, Mother. Okay, well, not so much insight there, but perhaps this neatly written note will lend us some insight into what's going on here. A pristine note jotted on house Janeth parchment. While I understand the depths of your melancholy, I implore you, milady, give at least a glancing appearance for the staff. It would do so much to improve morale and quell the well-intentioned wanderings among the help. I would never indulge in such rumor-mongering myself, of course, but there's always so much assurance I give my colleagues when even I know not how you are. Please, milady, your ever-loyal butler. And out here, there is Masters of the Painterly Arts. A catalog of great painters, historical, contemporary. The spine is in a particular spot, and it's an entry about how Oscar is underestimated, and his reputation of a flighty dilettante is a young master worthy of watching. Anyway, we have the problem of the cursed skulls hindering our access to the upper floors. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and do a short rest.
Just a brief respite.
And I'm going to separate Shadowheart, because I believe our best chance of being able to get past these guys...
Onward.
Because, yeah, it's not saving her from the damage, but it is at least keeping the thunder wave from hitting her.
That easel's crying out for something to be placed on it.
Let's see, we got the Vanderveer Brothers, Standing Mirror. Famous Elder Sisters, Linear Gist, Oscar Feverus. A self-portrait of Oscar, a work of bemused smile playing on his lips as though the very act of mixing paints is a dainty and excellent pleasure. What about Rillin? Staring suspiciously, this young child is the finest plate, sheets of slut together. We have painting of Lady Janeth. A beautiful middle-aged woman, her attire indicating some considerable status that when complete, the details suggest this work may be a work of genuine admiration rather than a simple commission. It looks like there is something here.
A lock. How tempting.
Painting of a smiling maiden. For the eyes of Lady Yana only, an unsent letter. Let's see, the occasional smear of oil paint splotches the text of a letter. I write to inform you of my progress on your portrait, my struggles therein. You see, while my skill at capturing countenance is considered far superior to the other brush folk of this good city, is lacking in one particular aspect. My memory of your form is far inferior to the purest beauty I beheld when you first sat with me. How can I finish masterpiece without confidence in my grasp of its subject? I beg you, sit for me again. Allow me to finish this portrait in proper fashion, with its ravishing subject firmly grasped within my gaze. There is also a rather lengthy unsent letter. Carrie, my darling, I'm not sure why I'm writing this, where you've gone to, no pigeon could deliver it. Still, if there's some part of you watching over my shoulders, I say to her, I beg you, leave me be. You fill my every thought, my dreams, my nightmares. There's no reprieve from the memory of your face, my look of disappointment. You cast upon me every time I close my eyes. I can't take much more of this. I must be rid of you. I must. The last sentence is too smudged to read. Desk has a protection of good of evil spell in it, for all the good it seems to be doing him. Let's try that again. Still not quite enough. Let's see, a scroll of seeming, and a letter to Oscar. Let's see, very flaky. Dear Mr. Ferris, I am so appreciative of the desperation of your correspondence. Heartbreak can impose such a terrible burden, and my humble role as an interlocutor with the spirit realm. I might be able to offer you some reprieve. Bring this letter to my mansion near the seafront, and together we will see if the dead have some peace to offer you. Yours in spirit, Mystic Carrion. P.S. Dora is incredibly stubborn, so you must speak preferred words to Morta. P.P.S. I might even consider a discounted rate if you're willing to recommend my services to Lady Janice Wellcoin Kinfolk. We found a letter from a mystic Carian addressed to Oscar. It says to bring the letter to Carian's mansion and provides a password that will grant entry. We should pay him a visit and ask him about Oscar.
Take you.
Well, that's the fast way down, apparently.
You know, I'm not sure ghost hunting is for me.
And I'm not sure if we want to tell her about what we found. It looks like this guy is just south of the Heapside Strand.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the set. Awful.
You see, Miss
Tempers are rising.
Okay, clearly we cannot go digging around here just yet. Watch it, whoever that is. Although an idea does occur. Just need to pass this down to Shadowheart.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Onward. Ever onward.
And we'll just have her stand over here. And just in case I'm doing something particularly stupid and unprofitable, we'll go ahead and save here. As I switch over here and begin to perform.
No time to dally. Mustn't let anyone see.
Well, the hiding is successful, although there are still people watching me apparently.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Even though I was just moving the box to look at the crate. And no idea who that woman is. Did she just stand up and pick up the crate?
Perfectly hidden.
Oh well.
Stop me yet.
Alright, well with that done, let me pass those to Gale, even though I don't think he can do much with
I applaud your taste.
any of those. Yep, no, not yet. Anyway, it looks like there is a merchant here, old Troutman.
I venture forth.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
I got two people standing out here in the middle of a gazebo. I find that very interesting.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Yeah, especially when I just overheard them talking about Nine Fingers.
Time to press ahead.
But okay.
Philgrave's mansion.
That might be worth a look.
We're just finding all the buried treasure today, aren't we?
Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel one when you
Don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with. I'll make a report to the city.
You can smell that, right? Bloody rotten it is.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it. Awaken, little one. Flower.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open.
Alright, Sanctum Mortem.
The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Darn right it doesn't.
Stick carrion awaits.
And these paintings look oddly familiar somehow.
You have done well. You are released.
You do not have an appointment. What possible reason could you have to enter the presence of Mystic Carrion?
I'm trying to help your customer, Oscar. He's been possessed.
The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra.
Who's he trying to contact?
My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirit.
No, he says privacy, privacy.
Clearly
Clearly he is evil.
An exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony. But you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me.
Of bloody course. What kind of service?
Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper.
Very well, I'll bring you Thrumbo. You agree to free Oscar.
Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. 3 others escaped with him, though they lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. They can no doubt point you in his direction. Come closer, spirits. I have need of you. My spirits told me you were capable, yet you stand in
Do you have
my
anything to trade?
presence. But of course, one must never be scared to part with gold.
Let's see, Veil of
It's better
Morning.
spent than
Undead have the
raised.
disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You have the advantage on saving throws against their actions and spells. Useful for a cleric, but let's see. Armor of the Sportkeeper. Weaver gains a +1 to saving throw when dealing necrotic damage. They deal additional necrotic damage. When viewed with symbolic entity. Hood of the Weave. You get +2 to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. That is incredibly cheap for something that rare. Didn't think I actually had gold on me. Well,
You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed.
and I don't know why Shadowheart suddenly feels compelled to become a table dancer, but there we go.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
You have done well. You are released. Well, now,
So let's see, we agreed to bring Thrumbo's body back to Missing Karen. He tells us there was 3 of her zombie companions. If we find them, he might be able to tell us where Thrumbo went. Where was that last zombie that we saw earlier that...
I know you do, kid. I know. Tell you what. Try and find someone who can help your mind out. Good. We'll figure it out.
fits the firecracker.
Karlach Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you want a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago.
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Let them catch up uninterrupted.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach. We've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one. In a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock.
Well, that does sound inviting. Let's see, the dead shot. Improved critical. Intermediate rolls reduced by 1. The wielder doubles their proficiency bonus when rolling attacks this weapon unless they have disadvantage. Unfortunately, I do not have proficiency with the longbow. Arrow, dragon sling, flail of ages.
Great to have you back, Karlach.
Gloomy Fintonson.
You in need of protection, friend? Huh. What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Let's see what you got. Okay, so fancy blue dye, armor of agility, 17. It's medium armor, though. Add your full dex modifier. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. Well, maybe a no for me, but... a very definite yes for her. So also got splint armor, half plate armor, chainmail, studded leather, breastplate 2.
The way I see it, you've got the folk who invest in quality armor. And you've got the corpses who try to play it cheap.
Well, with that being said and done, I could have sworn I still had some of that bright pink dye somewhere. I do. There we go, 21 AC. Not bad at all.
No time to rest.
Alright, well we will go ahead and stop there for now. It looks like we do have a conversation with Karlach, and that is where we will pick up next time. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we will continue the adventure from here next time. Take care until then.